These are the top 5 SMGs in Warzone Season 2 to help you win your close range gunfights, and the results may surprise you. First of all, you need to stop taking into account just the time to kill when picking your gun, and therefore ignoring an extremely important factor: sprint to fire speed. As a lot of your close range gunfights will start by you sprinting into the action, and if your gun is incredibly slow in that category, then you're going to lose a lot of gunfights. Now, this isn't the only factor, but something you can't ignore. With that in mind, let's look at the 5th place gun. And as I said, this might surprise you, it's the Ram 9. But I bet you're wondering why the second fastest killing SMG is ranked 5th. Well, it's because of two key factors. One of which is the previously mentioned sprint to fire speed. It's just really slow on this gun. And the second is its damage range. It drops off pretty hard after 10 meters, and that would lose you a lot of gunfights, especially when others on this list can push the boat out a little further, and some even up to 20 meters. But here are the best attachments. Talking about 20 meter ranges, in 4th we're looking at the WSP9, which as mentioned has an impressive damage range, but the slowest TTK on this list. But it makes up for that in mobility and recoil control, and when you start factoring in sprint to fire speed, it makes this gun kill 15 milliseconds quicker than the Ram 9, so it's still incredibly competitive. The best attachments are on screen now. Moving on to the 3rd place gun, we're looking at the recently buffed Striker 9, which is incredibly mobile and has lightning fast sprint to fire speed, but it is the second slowest killing gun, which just means it can't be any higher, but the best attachments can be found on screen now. Moving into 2nd place, it's the fastest killing gun in Warzone and probably my favourite out of the lot, the AMR 9. This gun has just over a 20 meter range before its initial damage drop off, which is pretty insane, and it kills in 576 milliseconds, which is incredibly fast, but it's really let down by its slower sprint to fire speed, meaning if you're caught mid sprint, it will affect you somewhat. But if you pre-aim every single corner, nothing will kill faster than this gun. The full loadout can be seen on screen now. Moving on to that coveted number 1 spot, despite its recent nerf, the HRM9, which is mid of the pack in terms of TTK, but its sprint to fire speed is so incredibly fast that if you take that into account, nothing kills faster than this gun, and with its damage range not dropping off until about 15 meters, it remains incredibly reliable too, making this the best SMG in Warzone. The full build can be seen on screen now. But if you did want to know the top 5 primary weapons to go with these guns, then click on the video on screen now and don't forget to like and subscribe.